I would like to give a special nail addict shout out to Latami Levy, Exotica's Empire, Miss Black Sheep Does Nails, and April Shorty for being the first one to comment on my last video. Thank you, ladies, so much. Hey y'all, welcome back and welcome if you're new. My name is Sheena, and if you haven't already, please hit the like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and get into today's set. So Azure Beauty sent me over a dip powder kit with 20 pieces. They're 10 grams a piece, and then you have your 4 extra pieces like the dip liquids and such, which are 10 milliliters each. And we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it. So I've done a few reviews for Azure Beauty, and I can say they are a quality company. Their dip powder kits are always really like high quality and very nice. I used to be into dip powders a lot and kind of fell out of it, and I'm thinking I want to try to jump back in. But just taking it out, this is all that came in that box. It's a pretty big box. The first thing is this like a dip powder. It's pretty much like the application. So they have their customer service, the warnings, things that you need to pay attention to, which I like that. Like if you're someone that's new to it, you don't know that. So for them to have that is really, really nice. And then of course they always include like very nice detailed instructions on how to actually apply the dip powder, which I feel like is necessary as well for someone that's beginning with this. I always like this insert here about the color difference. So it shows you the color of the powder and then the 3 color effects like as you dip it each time. And that's also very helpful for someone that assumes they can just dip it and be done. And then this is just a little after service care card. So if you have any problems, you can reach out here and they will be able to assist you. So jumping into the actual kit, underneath they have some extras that I'm going to show first, just so that I don't forget. It comes with a little nail file, fills about 100-180 grit, and then 2 replacement brushes. So sometimes your brushes get gunked up when you're doing dip powder, and so these will replace anything that may get damaged along the way, and those are always very helpful. It also comes with a cuticle pusher, and I always take these cuticle pushers out of the kits so that I can use them because, you know, we all need that. That's an essential. And then it does come with the 4 dip liquids. So I was kind of thinking why I stopped doing dip powder, but we'll get into that a little later into the video. I'm just kind of unboxing everything now to show you. So it comes with 4 steps: the base coat, the activator, the top coat, and then the brush saver. And I always like when they come with brush savers because I feel like those are important for the possibility of your brush getting gunked up. It also comes with this dip tray, and this is more so for like French tips and things, but I really like it because I use XXL nails a lot. And so for me, it works like for me to pour over with this. Very, very convenient. I have quite a few from them, so I really, really love these, and I'm so happy to have another one because they also do collect a lot of the dust and stuff. And then it comes with a buffer. Feels like a pretty nice grit. I really enjoy their buffers as well, really sturdy. And then it comes with a brush to dust off your dip powder. I like a bigger brush when doing it, but this one is fine. It's really soft and nice. But yeah, that's just to dust off in between applying the dip powder on your fingers. And then it comes with 20 different shades. And that is one thing that I do actually like about their dip powder kits. They have so much variety. So for this, I decided to just like place a picture up of like the color that I'm showing because like swatching 20 dip powders, that's a lot. And I had a lot to do this week with other PR and things like that. So I decided to just post a picture up. So 17 looks like to be a very nice black shade, and I don't know, it just looks real gorgeous. I cannot wait. I will do a separate video where I actually swatch them out myself. And I'll pretty much probably just dedicate that one to just swatching only because 20 dip powders is crazy, but also very nice and convenient as well. The next one here is 22, and it's just your typical white. I like how they're sealed as well. So I try to take all the seals off before I start it because it was a bit like time consuming, but I like that it's sealed. And again, this is just a basic white, very nice and looks very pigmented. And that's one thing I like too, that they looked very pigmented. And then we have 22, which is a very nice like lavender shade, super cute. um, but I'll go ahead and just let you guys watch the shades because there's really not much to say. Again, I put up their little pictures of their swatches off the site, so you can kind of just get an idea of what the color will look like dipped. And then I'll come back later with an actual like video swatching everything out one by one, so we can get that like up close in person realness of what the colors actually look like. But I'll let you go ahead and watch the rest of the colors. And this is just another quick overview of all 20 of the dip powders. Again, a great variety. I love the mixture of colors in this particular set. And yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to try to jump back into dip powder just a little bit more. So jumping into the set, I am using my XXL tips that I got off of Amazon, and I'm starting with the base coat. So I did do a peel off, and I did all the prep off camera. I'm going in with 582 and 456, which are two of the pinks out of the set, and I'm creating a very quick, simple set. So initially when I got this package, I was already in the process of trying to do my nails for the week, and it came in the mail like right before I started. So I kind of wanted to get it out of the way so it's not sitting for a week. So I did a rushed set again just to get it out of the way. And again, I'll come back again and do something a little more detailed and a little more extra when I start my next week of nails. But I just went ahead and applied the base, and now I'm just pouring over. Now for this particular video, I'm going to give you a warning. I got really messy. I've not done dip powder in, I want to say, over a year. It's been a while since I've done dip powder, and it was just a bit messy. I was rushing because I like to have my nails done for the week. And I do believe this was like a Sunday. So I wanted to get this out the way, but still managed to do my nails. So it was a very rushed job. But it's just like a basic how-to of dip powder. So you want to apply your base coat. And you want to be careful because wherever you do apply that is where the dip powder will stick. So always just be mindful of that and make sure you're only applying that where you want it. But it basically self-dries, and that's one thing I do like about dip powder because it puts me in the mind of acrylic, just a little bit easier with different liquids to use. But then I realized, y'all, that dip powder liquids bother me as well. The smell of them is something that gives me a headache. I noticed that when I was doing this particular set because I kept saying to myself, why did I stop doing dip powder? Like, I haven't even mastered all the techniques like ombres and Frenches and things like that. And I was kind of wondering why I didn't. And then I realized it's the liquids, because as soon as I started using the base coat, it bothered me instantly. It's not real strong for anyone that's never used it. It's not real strong, but I guess I just have a sensitivity to some products like monomer and things that have a higher smell to them. I tend to have like a little bit more of a low tolerance for it. But I did do the 582 on my index, my middle, and my pinky. I'm kind of just dusting everything off, and I'm going to go right back in with a second coat. So I, again, just dust everything off really good, and then I go back in with my base gel again and apply it back over that. Now, so for the second layer, I did not do a great job because I should have got back up by that cuticle a little bit more. Like, you can't notice it at the end of the set. But, of course, playing it back and looking back at what I've done, I saw that mistake. But again, I not making excuses. I'm just being real. I was really rushing this set because I wanted to use them and I wanted to get a set out, but I also wanted to do my nails. So, and I couldn't think of anything that I wanted to use with this set to pretty much go with what I wanted to originally do with my nails for the week. So I just put a set out, and it wasn't a bad set. It was really a cute set, but again, I could have took a little bit more time with it to make it a bit more snatched. But I'm just repeating that over all of my fingers, putting on my base gel where I want it. I'm pouring over until I don't see any wet spots. I'm going to go ahead and tap that and just let that sit till I'm finished with all 3 fingers, and then I do dust that off and move on to the next step. So these are the first 3 nails with 2 coats, looking pretty nice. And then I'm going to come back in with the other shade that I did choose, which was the light pink with glitters in it. And I really loved this color. It was very, very nice. And I'm basically just doing the same thing, applying my base, and I'm going to pour that over. And I'm going to do my thumb as well. And then I will dust off and come back in for that second coat. And this one, like, it felt a little chunkier as I was pouring over. So I made more of a mess with this one, I would say, than the first. But they were both equally messy. And I really don't mind. Like, I, again, fell in love with dip powder when I first like discovered it and tried it, and I just feel like it's really beginner friendly, and I feel like anyone can do it, and you get very nice acrylic nails at home, you know, doing them yourself. I used to do my daughter's best friend's nails a lot when she lived across the street from us and she moved away. Well, we both moved away. And since then, she's been doing dip powder, and her nails look really nice the couple of times that I've seen them. So again, very, very beginner friendly, and you get very nice nail art. And you can decorate it up. Like, you can put your little stickers, or, like, you know, if you're a beginner, you can. It's things you can do to spice them up and make them look like salon quality nails. So again, super beginner friendly. But now I'm going in with the second coat on both of those nails. I'm gonna pour over, and then we'll move on to the next step. So once you get your dip powder applied with 1 to 2 to 3 coats, however many you want, you're going to go in next with the activator. So the activator is what hardens the dip powder and makes it able to be filed if needed or anything like that. I typically put like 2 coats of this on, but for this video, I just did the 1 coat. But I typically just put 2 nice coats on and just let it sit for a moment to kind of soak in and get to all of the layers of the dip powder so that everything is nice and hard. So now I'm going in with the buffer, and I'm just buffing out any like lumps and bumps that may be on the nails. I apologize for being out of frame, but I have to get my camera together. Like, I'll be too zoomed in sometimes. I feel like I'd be too far out sometimes, but you kind of get the point. So I'm just like buffing out any like lumps and bumps that I can. And then sometimes you can use the file for this, but I like dip powder application where I have to do very minimal when it comes to filing. And that's one of the things I do like about dip powder, because you can manage to like pour over or dip in very nicely to where you have like minimal filing. So that's always nice and convenient as well. but I'm just finishing up buffing off the nails. So again, I kept it really simple, and I'm using these stickers I got from Nail Couture out of one of my scoops I received. And I'm taking a tweezer and I'm just going to lightly lift these up and place them on my index, middle, and my pinky. So with his stickers, I want to jump to these stickers really quick. They are like really nice quality, and like they were really on this palette really good. So if you have any of the stickers, you want to be careful and make sure like you're doing it very lightly, because this one ripped, but I still managed to get it on very nicely. But yeah, really high quality. But I'll let you watch me apply the sticker. I hope that everyone is having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you may be. And as always, I'm always going to take my time to say thank you to anyone that has joined the video today or does take their time to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys so much. If you are new to my channel, welcome to the Nail Addict family, and I do thank you for joining me on my nail journey. It means the absolute world to me. And if you have been subscribed to the channel, I love you so much. And as always, I'm so thankful and grateful for anyone that is continuing to show up and show out for your girl and just give me all of that love and support. I definitely appreciate you all, and I'm very thankful and grateful. So after the stickers were applied, I decided I would be done, and I'm taking the top coat from the dip powder kit and just top coating over my index. And I noticed that the sticker started getting like distorted. So I switched to a regular gel top coat that needs to be cured to encapsulate the stickers. I applied that top coat and cured for 30 seconds. That's one thing I do notice about dip liquid top coats, is that if I put like a foil, a sticker, anything on it, when I go to top coat over it, it distorts whatever I have. It makes it bleed. So I don't like that about the top coats with dip. I guess it's like really meant for the dip powder only with no extra designs, because any design I've ever tried to use with the top coat from the dip, it always like bleeds it. So but otherwise than that, I enjoyed the kit. I always do. Like, this is not my first time using one, so I can honestly say very quality. If you're interested, I will leave it linked down below so that you're able to access that. And if I have a discount code, that will also be linked down below as well. And after I cure for 30 seconds off camera, I apply cuticle oil, and I'll be back in just a moment with the final look. And here is the finished set. super cute and fun, very simple, straight to the point, but I love them. They came out amazing. Comment down below and let me know what you think of the set. And if you haven't already, I would love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe, and hit your post notification bell so you don't miss any of my future sets. I thank you all for joining me today, and I'll see you in my next one. Remember to be the very best you that you can be, and much love to all.